Hey there guys, I'm back with another episode of Undefeated. So, of course, we have now reached 51 game win streak to start the season. Today we are going to be going up against the expansion team Tucson Stars, so our state rivals. I will quickly go over the expansion teams that we have as well as rule changes so you got a good idea of what is going on, and then I guess I will go over my minor league system as well. So first we are going to go over, guess I'll go to league settings for this. No, this is not the place to see it. Okay, homepage I suppose will be fine. No. Standings. Okay, here we go, standings. So we have the Jacksonville Gators in the AL East. We have the New Orleans Pelicans and the Quebec Cavaliers in the AL Central. We have the Portland Shrimp currently winning the AL West. That is very impressive, and the San Antonio Cowboys as well. In the NL East, we have the Montreal Expos are back. We have the Omaha Mavericks in the NL Central, as well as the Mexico City Aztecs and the Tucson Stars and Las Vegas Blue Chips in the NL West. So today, our division and state rival Tucson Stars will be getting beat up by rookie pitcher Juan Castillo. But first, we're going to quickly go over the prospect pipeline. So we've of course got Juan Castillo as our number 2 overall prospect, getting called up this year. Chris Fallon is our number 3 overall prospect, a starting pitching prospect, somewhat similar to Castillo. We've got Carnescili, the Rule 5 draft pick, number 7. Claris Falto, another high-end starting pitching prospect, number 7, or number 10. Juan Rosales, yet another high-end starting pitching prospect, who I actually like better than some of the guys above him at 14. Luis Del Cid, a shortstop prospect, is number 15, although he was probably getting moved because Razzo is likely staying with the team for life. We also have Juan Laureano, of course, at the MLB level. Ignacio Marino, who is a very nice looking power hitting and high eye, decent contact right fielder who is probably going to end up at DH because he does not have much outfield range at all. We got Tim Eicher, who has a similar problem but is competent in right field defensively. Very high avoid K's contact and home run power. Interesting profile overall, but not likely to make too much of an impact. We got Braden Dadswell, another second base shortstop prospect, similar to Del Cid, but a little bit worse overall. We have Luis Herrera, yet another outfielder. He's got lower range, higher air, so this is pretty much your old-timey defensive category or profile. Very high avoid Ks, and the rest of his profile is pretty solid. We have Luis Figueroa, who is another left field prospect. He also has low range, which is going to hinder his defensive ability, but he's competent in left. Overall, a very nice hitter. We have Andy Mulder, another starting pitching prospect. He has a very good changeup accompanied by a solid fastball and screwball. He is weak on the control end, but an extreme ground power, and that helps him stay afloat. His high stamina is useful as well. He is not really a two-way prospect. He's never going to play first base at the major league level. There is Dan Meadows, a very well-rounded prospect in the outfield, a competent fielder with very nice speed and an above-average hitter across the board, with his power being his strongest tool. We have Juan Vera, another third base prospect. This is probably one of my favorite, if not my single favorite position player prospects. He's got the ability to play third base pretty well. He may end up moving to first base long term. He's got very nice hitting profile altogether. This is essentially the same as Fregoso. He's a very, very good looking hitter, and we can expect a nice future from him. Then there's, of course, Danny Glover. Jeremy Hoffman is yet another starting pitching prospect. He looks pretty decent. Ismael Trujillo is an okay catching prospect. His ability is going to hold him back a bit, but he is a solid hitter. Luis Amaya is yet another second base prospect. He is competent defensively. He's got decent speed. His contact is his loudest tool and pretty much his only carrying tool. And then, of course, we've got Silvino Herrera, and that rounds out the farm. All right, anyways, let's get right to it and jump into this game against the Stars. So Juan Castillo is actually outmatched by Kyoji Haya Hayashi. Ugh, I'm really not on that pronunciation today. Who is very good at drawing up low BABIPs apparently and high strikeout rate, so it will be tough to reach base. The walk rates are low, the home run rate is low here. The stamina is low, and the arsenal is well-rounded, so we'll see what we can do offensively. Their offense is not very good all around, so I am pretty confident that we can handle them. Uh-oh, this guy's a spray hitter. Okay, well, here we are. Juan Castillo getting his first start for the series. And a 2-2 count to start off the game, with the announcers, as usual, taking forever to get through it. And that'll be a strikeout by Castillo. All right, another full count. So he's not working nearly as efficiently as Ocampo did in the last one. But another strikeout for him. And the young starter is getting off to a good start here. Another 2-strike count. And that will be fielded very nicely by Luis Rennie. So he will retire the side to start the game. And now Tetsuo Tamura. That is going to be a ground out to first base, unfortunately. Ben Stutz now. That is lined to center field, but that will be played by their fielder. All right, here's Rodolfo Razzo. Can he get something going here? He is leading in all Triple Crown categories, but he will fly out to left field to quietly end the inning. All right, Juan Castillo. Weak ground out here back to the pitcher, but he will beat it out for a single. So Castillo just did not have the arm there. This guy's their best hitter in the lineup, yet why is he hitting 5th? Oh, maybe he's got a really terrible avoid Ks, because the 3-pitch strikeout is definitely not a good look. Uh-oh, 3-ball count. And Juan Castillo will allow the first walk of the game. Hopefully he can get out of the inning here with a strikeout or a double play. They will get the runner at second, but no play at first. So now they're going to have to deal with Luis Miranda here. This ball is going to be put into play, and it will be a ground out to Luis Rennie. Juan Castillo wriggles off the hook. All right, Arturo Fregoso. 3-ball count. 3-0 count is good. And that'll be a walk for the designated hitter. Come on, Molina, you can do it. That is going to be deep to center, but it will be fielded. And is not nearly deep enough for Fregoso to advance. All right, Juan Laureano, who does hit lefties better than righties, will weakly fly out to shallow right. And now we got Duenas, who I should probably have hitting higher up in the order. He does hit lefties very well. But he will strike out to end the inning and strand, not Ulola, Fregoso. What a play by Razzo just to keep it out of the outfield. He must have had like 1,000,000,000 miles an hour right there on his speed. That was crazy. Nice strikeout there by Castillo. Oh no, that's deep to right field, and that's going to be a home run. The Stars will take a 2-0 lead. That's going to be another single, unfortunately. Castillo allowing lots of contact here. Come on, man. All right, that's a fly out to right field, so that's 1 out away. But unfortunately, you need 3 to get out of the inning, not 2. And there's his third. That'll be a weak pop-up to complete the inning. All right, Luis Rennie, who hits righties much better than lefties. And yet he still manages to get a hit, something he could not do against the righty yesterday. Mike Todd, who also hits righties much better than lefties. And who also will do much... Oh, no, that's not out. Okay, but that is deep. He took it for a ride. Tamura now, but he is going to ground into a double play to end the inning. A guy that fast should not be grounding into double plays very often, so that's unfortunate for us. All right, Castillo again with another walk, unfortunately. This ball will be put into play. A weak fly out, so that should... That's one. This ball will also be put into play. Please be on the ground. Unfortunately, it was a hit and run, so they managed to break up the double play, but that was still an out. And that is going to potentially drive in a run. Nope, they will hold up. But Castillo really struggling here. He's only going to get one more inning, I think. But he does strike out that guy to end the inning. Alright, Ben Stutz, who will spray one into center, and that'll be a hit. Leadoff single for Ben Stutz. Rodolfo Razzo will show us the meaning of MVP. That's not the meaning of MVP. Fregoso reached on a walk last time. This one's just going to be chopped to the left fielder. That's an out. And we're down to our last out here. Luis Molina. That is going to be a ground out to the shortstop. That'll end the inning. That's a strikeout for Castillo. That is another ground out. So he... Oh, and it's bobbled by Todd. Or did Rennie throw it away? Yep, Todd blew it. Alright, Castillo. Come on. And that is a ground out to Rennie. They will turn the double play. Alright, well, seeing who's coming up, I'm going to warm up Jorge Carballo. No, you know what? I'm going to get a one-inning righty first. Let's do Moselle. Alright, Juan Laureano to lead this one off. That'll be chopped into right center field. That's going to be a single. Alright, I think Laureano can steal here. Oh man, that one's hitting the center field. That's going to be a single for Duenas. And now we got runners on the corners for Luis Rennie. That's chopped to right. Is it going to be deep enough to score Laureano? And it is. That'll be our first run of the game. Juan Laureano will come home with the run. Mike Todd now. And that is going to be yet another hit for Todd, who is defying his splits. Can Tamura get something here? Tamura at least broke up the double play. I appreciate that. Alright, I'm going to force him to steal second, and then we're going to have Stutz here. Hopefully get a hit. That is not going to do it. Stutz is going to fly out to end the inning. And we will still have a one run deficit. Alright, let me take a look at this dude's profile real quick. Because he's got a lot of extra base power. But I am going to give Castillo a chance to get him before I bring in Moselle. I regret that decision. I'm pretty sure that's the same guy who hit the home run earlier. No, it was the number 2 hitter who had it earlier. Alright, well, we're bringing in Moselle. Juan Castillo with a disappointing end to his day. And that's going to be a single into center. So we can't say it was a smart choice to pull Castillo at that point either. And that's going to be another single into center. And that's going to be another single into, no. But that will be a double play thanks to us finally having somebody to cover that hole into center, which was bothering me. All right, Ken Moselle in the inning. That's deep to right field, but Tamura's going to get it, and that'll be it. All right, Rodolfo Razzo. Can he do something against the starter here? No, he will ground out to the second baseman. Fregoso. Strikeout? Fregoso strikes out against Hayashi. And I'm assuming Molina's going to do the... Nope, he's going to hit it deep to right field, and that is going to be at least a double off the wall. With his speed, that could be 3. And Molina's going to turn 2 and head for third, and that is going to be a triple for Luis Molina. Here's Juan Laureano if he gets on base. That is going to be a ground out to the shortstop, and we will strand Molina at third. He's doing everything he can, but we just are not helping ourselves out here. Alright, I'm going to give Moselle a chance against these lefties. That's going to be a strikeout. Wow, 4 strikeouts for that guy so far. This is the same guy that hit a homer earlier. But he will strike out against Moselle, so he is making good on my decision to leave him in right now. Another 2-2 count, and that is going to be a ground out to Todd. So Moselle quickly works through the Stars lineup. Alright, let's see here. He's at 28 pitches. We've got some tough lefties coming up, so let's get Caraballo going. Alright, here's Duenas to lead off the inning. They've brought in a righty, so that'll make... ooh, they hit him. Please do not be injured. Please do not be... Oh, thank goodness. Okay, and that'll make Rennie much more lethal here against the righty. And they will hit him as well. That is 2 consecutive hit batters. Mike Todd's going to put this one in play unless they hit him as well. And a weak pop-up. We have first and second, however, and 1 out. And here's the top of the order with Tatsuo Tamura. He strikes out. This is just killing us here. Come on, Stutz. Hit. Get a hit. And that is going to be chopped into left field. That is going to score a run. And it is a 1-run ball game on the Ben Stutz single. And we now have Rodolfo Razzo here with the opportunity to give us either tie or a lead, but he is going to fly out to center field to end the inning instead. Alright, I'm bringing in Caraballo here. That'll be a ground out to Todd, so he retires his first batter. And that'll hit Baloo. Dang it. I was hoping he would leave because he did hurt us earlier. Alright, well, let's see if Caraballo can recover from that. And he will with a quick fly out to center field. Can Caraballo get out of the inning? And he will strike out Vargas. Alright, here's Fregoso against a righty. Full count as he is often able to do. And a walk. Leadoff walk is good to see. Luis Molina. This one's going to be in play. They brought in a lefty to face Luis Molina? And they had the outfield deep, so that... Oh, he's not going to advance. But we have first and second with no outs. And Juan Laureano up at the plate now. And that was an outstanding play by their shortstop to potentially save a run. But we have the bases loaded and no outs now. And we have the dangerous Gilberto Duenas here against the lefty. And that's going to skip away. That'll be a run. And that one's chopped. That's not going to score a run, unfortunately. We now have an out in Luis Rennie. They're going to walk Rennie, though. All right, Mike Todd. It's going to be high, but I don't know if that's going to be deep enough. Oh, yes, it will. We're going to score yet another run. And we now have the 4-3 lead here. Tetsuo Tamura, the leadoff man. Will he strike out twice in a game? He's going to strike out twice in a game. I don't believe it. Tetsuo Tamura struck out twice in a game. Alright, I'm going to get up Bustamante just in case, but I'm going to give Caraballo this close here. I'm going to let him finish this one up. That is going to be a single into right center field. A failed bunt attempt. And that will instead result in a double play ball. We are an out away from another win. That is going to be a strikeout, and we will cruise to our 52nd victory. So that was really a pretty bad day for the core of our lineup. Tamura and Razzo both went completely hitless, neither of them reaching base at all. Arturo Fragoso getting 2 walks, Luis Rennie getting 1. And pretty poor game for the starting pitcher Juan Castillo, but Moselle did a pretty nice job, and Caraballo really nailed that one down. So we will advance to game number 53 now. Check out the player development update here. So Duenas improved his speed and his stealing, no, his defensive rating. Interesting. So he's now a 65 grade third baseman. So we have a relief pitching prospect, Jim Comstock at AAA, who is looking very MLB ready. He could potentially join the team at some point this year. 4th round pick, so he's clearly made some interesting gains. Juan Hinojosa, who is another relief prospect. And Juan Castro, who is a shortstop prospect. Why is he not one of our top prospects? He looks pretty nice. He could be a second baseman. And Luis Alola got pitcher of the month. Luis Rennie got batter of the month. And none of our guys got rookie of the month. All right, on to our second game of this series against the Stars. So we have, unfortunately, Rob Aldridge starting today. So I am going to... How is Ken Rich still tired? Why is he still tired? Did he pitch like 4 days in a row or something? I really wish I had a lefty to give this start to, because they have such a lefty lineup. I'm going to use Aldridge as the opener and then bring in either Glubber or the other guy as the bulk reliever, because I do not want to give Aldridge too many innings here. Alright, let's see if he can't get the first out of this game. Last time out, he actually did pitch very effectively, but he will unfortunately give up a leadoff single to start this one. Alright, AJ Steen now. This ball is also going to be put in play, and that's going to be a single into left. So we have runners on first and second with no one out in the first inning. And Aldridge gives up a single into left field that is going to score a run. It'll be 1-0 Stars, and they will have runners on first and second. Of course, with no one out. Please get a double play, Aldridge. And Aldridge is going to allow a long double. So this is going to be a long inning where Rob Aldridge is absolutely sucking against a weak lineup. And that is going to be a triple, actually. So now it's 3-0 Stars with a man on third and no outs. So Aldridge has already dug quite the hole for our lineup to get out of. And this is what I'm talking about, where I really want to trade him and go with a 4-man rotation. And unfortunately, that is... Oh my god, are you kidding me, Todd? That is going to score another run. And now they got a man on second with no outs on the error. So this is just the most catastrophic defensive inning you could possibly have. And we're finally going to get an out unless Laureano bobbles it, but he will not. And we finally retire a runner. Jesus, 22 pitches so far for Aldridge. That's going to be an attempted steal that Stutz will beat. So now we have finally got 2 outs. And Aldridge will get a strikeout to get us out of the inning, giving up only 4 runs. Alright, well, Tatsuo Tamura, hopefully we can get something going with our offense. But he is going to ground out to the shortstop. Come on, Fregoso. And that's going to be a single for Fregoso. There we go. Reese Rennie now. Let's see what the reigning MVP can strike out. Great. Is this a good pitcher? This is a really terrible pitcher. He's an extreme fly baller. Come on, Razzo. That is a bomb to left field. Just like I asked him to do, Razzo really comes through with a 444-foot home run. Fortunately, Luis Molina will ground out, but now our deficit has really been cut down. Only half of what it was at the start of the inning. And now we have a strikeout for Aldridge. And that is going to be a long fly ball to center field, but Molina will get it. Alright, Doug Skinner. This is the leadoff man. He is going to ground out to Rennie, but Rennie will drop it. Not quite able to get it. Alright, please get Snead here. We don't want another catastrophe. Okay, that's a fly out. I'll settle for that. And we will definitely be bringing in somebody else for the next inning. I'm going to get up Danny Glover, who is on fire right now. Alright, we have Mike Todd up. That is hard hit, but right at the first baseman, so it is going to be an out. Alright, here's Duenas. And that's going to be a ground out to the third baseman. Maybe Laureano can get over. That'll, I believe, roll it over to the top of the order. And Laureano will indeed reach. So that is a base runner now. Alright, I think he's safe. Oh, no, it's not. We've got Luis Flores, the backup catcher. And that is a fly out, or line out to the shortstop to end the inning. Alright, so we're bringing in Glover now. No, please put him in. Do not sit him down. There we go. Alright, so we now have Danny Glover, who will be our bulk reliever. And he will immediately give up a home run to give us another deficit run. Oh, our pitching is sucking this game. Please get a strikeout here. And he does get a strikeout. I can't tell if that's a very hard slider or a fastball that was very slow for him. But he will get 2 consecutive strikeouts now. Make it 3 consecutive strikeouts on that circle change up in the zone. Alright, here's Tatsuo Tamura, full count. And he will knock one into right field. Tatsuo Tamura finally manages to get a hit. Alright, I'm going to force him to steal now, and then we're going to see what Fregoso has to do for his at-bat. Alright, and Tamura gets a steal. That's going to be deep to left field. That'll be a fly out for Fregoso. And Tamura will advance, so we have a runner on third now for Luis Rennie, who will at least get a run in with that ground out. Let's see if Razzo can't get anything here. I mean, he did just have a home run, so I guess it's a little bit much to ask for him to come through every time he steps up to the plate, but we really need to get some runs back here. We're still down 2. Glover is giving up too many full counts. He's only got probably an inning left, if I'm being honest, with the way he's been pitching. And he will allow a single, and the runner will advance to third on Tamura's very strong arm. And he got hurt too. At least it's minimal-ish for a couple days. But now I have to bring in Silvino Herrero. Who is not the best defensive right fielder, unfortunately. Alright, we really cannot afford to allow any more runs here. No. In. Field in. There we go. Alright, Danny Glover manages to strike out. I'm willing to now do double play depth and hope for a single ball to end the inning. Razzo, no, Rennie stops it, but they are going to get a run, and he will not be able to prevent a score there. Good. You hurt Tamura, you deserve to get hurt. And I have absolutely no reason to feel guilty because it's a simulation. I'm perfectly willing to actually hurt the stars of people that I have a trouble dealing with for whatever reason. And Rennie will make a really strange double play move there. But a double play is a double play, so who am I to judge? Right, this is a really odd move, but I'm going to bring in Juan Bustamante very early because we really need to keep this game winnable. Luis Molina apparently didn't get the message because that fly out to center field is not what we were looking for. Well, let's see what Mike Todd can do. Popping up is also definitely not what I was looking for. Duenas. Deep to right, that's also going to be caught. Not even that deep, actually. So the extreme fly ball tendencies of their starting pitcher are working in their favor without a doubt. And I'm going to bring in Bustamante and hope that he can keep things livable for us. I hope he can pitch up to 3 innings here. I'm not joking, I need 3 innings at least. We'll still have 2 more innings to go after that point. But he will allow a single on his first batter, so I'm not encouraged. This game is really not going well. There's a strikeout. Can that be a double play? No, they're just going to have to settle for 1 there. Bustamante with the ground out, that'll end the inning. And now our offense has to get back to work. Juan Laureano. Please do not strike out Laureano. Fly ball to right field is also not what I was looking for. And now we got Luis Robles, who will also ground out. Silvino Herrero now. And he's actually going to knock that down the left field line. There was nobody anywhere near the corner, so nope, he's just going to have to settle for a double there. All right, Arturo Fregoso. That one's into center field or left field, and I'm gonna send him, and that is gonna score a run. Herrero scores. So we have now cut our deficit to 2 runs, and here come the MVPs. And MVP number 1 will line into center field. That's gonna be a hit. So let's see if Razzo cannot convert some runs here. Wild pitch, so 2nd and 3rd now. I'll take a walk. That's not a... Oh. Razzo will kill the rally. Alright, come on, Bustamante. Get us some quick outs here. We need to get back on the attack. And Bustamante gives up a leadoff single. And Bustamante gives up a walk to follow it. And he blew the bunt there. He did not blow it there. Are you kidding me? That's going to be a bunt single. For whoever this Deshaun St. Hill guy is, who doesn't even have a great bunt for hitability. And we now have the bases loaded with no outs for our quote-unquote superstar relief pitcher, who has given up less than a run per 9 right now. That is looking very likely to change. Where's infield in, shift right? Okay, please do not give up a run here, Bustamante. Okay, a strikeout is a good start. AJ Sneed now. That is going to be deep to left field, but Silvino Herrera will, or that's not Herrera. That's Laureano, but he's not going to get him at home. The Stars tack on another run to their lead because Bustamante can't do his job. That'll be a ground out, and only one run is going to be allowed this inning. So I'm going to have to get somebody else up now to relieve. All right, Chris McConnell, you are going to probably be taking on the rest of the game, and hopefully our offense can actually get something going. Molina will remain ineffective at the plate today. And Mike Todd will remain ineffective at the plate. And Duenas will not be able to get a hit either. We've got 3 innings left. We're running out of time here. We need to take the lead back now. I have Ben Stutz available as a pinch hitter if absolutely necessary, but I would rather keep him out of the game if possible. Alright, that's going to be a ground out. Please don't blow it again, Bustamante. Thank you. Wait, this should not be Bustamante. Come on, McConnell. Go into the gosh darn game. Thank you. Alright, McConnell has a 1-2 count here, so hopefully he can quickly... Yep, alright, and now we're back on the offense. Juan Laureano to lead it off. And they're moving. That's good. That's a double into center field at least. That could be a triple. For Laureano's speed, you never know. He's going to have to settle for 2. Now, we do have good speed there, though, on second base now in Laureano. And no outs is good. Oh, I don't know. Should I bring in Stutz? I'm going to bring in Stutz. You know, he's at 85% playing the second half of the game. He will probably still have to sit out tomorrow, but he's not going to be extra tired or anything. Alright, a 1-0 count, so this is going to be in play. And that is down the left field line. Ben Stutz comes in big as the pinch hitter with an RBI double. We are within 2 runs, a man on second, and no outs. And now we'll go back to the top of the order, Tetsuo Tamura. Or Silvino Herrera. I keep forgetting he was hurt. Please, please don't strike out, man. Please don't strike out. That's almost as bad as a strikeout. A weak pop-up by Herrera. Here's Fregoso, who does not strike out. That's going to be a quick ground out. Now we've got 2 outs and a man on third. Maybe the MVPs can come in. And a weak pop-out is going to blow our chance of making a serious strike at the Stars, so it is not looking good right now. It's not looking good. We have to get a run an inning right now in order to just tie it up and take it to extras. McConnell's handling them pretty well here, though. Deshaun St. Hill killed us last time with his bunt single. And he killed us this time with his double into right field. Triple into right field, my bad. God, this guy is just a pain. He's not even good. Look at this profile. Look how bad he is against righties. Yes, he's fast. That's all he's got going for him. Please strike this guy out. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Well, McConnell technically didn't allow any runs. Alright, Razzo, please, please walk. Please draw a walk. I would love to see you draw a walk. Thank you. Okay. Now we really need to get things going. Molina. That's going to be a double into right center field. That might drive in Razzo, and that's at the worst going to put runners on second and third. Yep, runners on second and third, no outs. can't really do anything because Pat Davis is not really an improvement over Mike Todd against lefties. And Mike Todd's going to come in anyway. We're going to score a run and put runners on the corners with no outs. We're down 1 here, so all we need is 1 run. Gilberto Duenas, please do not strike out. Duenas! And he strikes out against a lefty. Laureano, please put the ball out of the infield. And that's going to be another run. Laureano with an RBI single. And we have tied this game up. Ben Stutz now, and he'll draw a walk. Ben Stutz is really coming in big here. All right, we got the top of the order now with 1 out. Runners on, strikeout by Duenas. Fregoso, can he draw a walk here? Can he walk in a run? Oh, that's going to be deep to left, and that's going to be the last out of the inning. Fregoso will blow it, and we will not take the lead. Alright, I'm going to let McConnell have this inning. And then anything in extras is going to go to the other guy, Bendolph. Alright, nice ground out there, so we're 2 outs away. That's going to be a single into center field. If they're going to get something, it's probably going to be here. And that's a strikeout. McConnell can get Baloo here. He will be the hero of the night for holding this game close. And he will do it. A strikeout of Baloo. Alright, after batter number 1, I'm going to get the guy up. Here is MVP number 1, Luis Rennie, against Arturo Salazar. That's going to be a fly out to center field, unfortunately, so we will not get a runner here. Now, of course, we got a whole load of guys who can make this game end with a swing of the bat. We've only had 1 home run today. That was by Razzo. Strikeout for Razzo. Here's a guy who's capable of hitting a home run all the time. Molina will at least get on base. That's a start. There's Mike Todd, who does hit righties very, very well. And he's going to ground out. We will have to go to extras, unfortunately. Chris Bendolph now. Well, he's got the bottom of the order for this inning, so that should be not a challenge for him. I trust he can handle this as one of our top relievers. He's the best guy we got in the bullpen right now. There's no doubt about that. Because Caraballo's gassed. And Rich is not fully ready. I'll bring in Rich if I have to. But I would rather not have to. I need this guy to go 2 or 3 innings. It's deep to left field, but I don't think that's going to be far enough. Thank goodness. Laureano catches it. Alright, here's Duenas to lead off the 10th. He could change it all with the swing of the bat. Well, that's changed. That's a single to start the inning. Right, here's Laureano. And that is going to be not a double play ball. Laureano with his speed manages to beat it out. I'm going to send him to second base. They pitched out, and he beat the throw anyway. Laureano beating a pitch out throw on his steal attempt. Here's Stutz. And that is going to be a walk-off single, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Laureano did not go to score for some reason. I have no idea why Laureano did not attempt to score. Silvino Herrera will deliver a walk-off double. And that is going to be the game. And that was a huge win right there. Huge win. We unfortunately did have to bring in Ben Stutz, but he definitely rewarded us for the decision to bring him in. Alright, anyways, that's going to finish up this episode with a very dramatic win there to keep our win streak alive. We are at 53. I'll see you guys on the next one.